So it's day 26. Left the warmth and bright lights of Gatlinburg. Got a ride up this morning with a guy called Rich. So glad he picked us up. We'd been hitching quite a while this morning without any success. He picked obviously a pair of us up and Gourmet. He's brought us up to the trail and again greeted with this. Very misty. Mind you, we're over 5,000 feet. It's been like this up here for 2 days. And he's walking through a little bit with us. But considerably cooler again. I don't know what the forecast is. But we got a bit... We sort of got a bit of a late start this morning. It's 11 o'clock now. 11-mile hike. So it will take as long as it takes today to get to camp. So it's about 4:30 in the evening. A couple of miles to go now to the shelter, maybe 3. We've been walking since 11. It started raining. That's Gourmet in front, and as you can see from his pack, I'll let you see what Alison carries. So when people sort of think, oh, they're only walking 9, 10, 11 or 12 miles in a day. Excuse me, they're my fingers. There she goes, and that's the pack that she's carrying up and down each mountain. Mine's pretty similar. Yeah, it looks a little bit exaggerated today because the rain cover's on and her ground sheet is at the bottom. But probably today we're fully laden with food because we're walking for 5 days now. So that pack's probably about, what do you think, 30 pound, 32 pound?
Yeah, that looks really easy, but it's not.
None of it's easy, especially in the wet. So again, since we've been in the Smokies after the first 2 days, this is really all we've had. It's mild. It's not too cold, is it?
No, it's not.
And the trail's been really interesting today, I think. The terrain, a lot of hikers out because it's Sunday, but obviously as further we've gone on our trail, the day hikers now have sort of dropped off.
So, good morning. It's day 27. We stayed at Peck's Corner Shelter last night, and it was half a mile off the trail. It was constant showers all day yesterday, so when we got to the shelter we decided to bear with everybody and stay inside rather than putting a tent up and then in the rain and packing it away in the rain. But this morning we've just walked back onto the trail again, and it's quite still, obviously because it's quite early still. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning, and that's where we've come from. We're still in the Smoky Mountains, and we've got a 12-mile walk today to the next shelter. So we'll catch up with you later.
So we're walking through the Smokies. It rained last night, excuse me, and obviously this trail we're walking up, you can see here. It's just currently a stream. All the way down. I'm just going to show you though, where we are, how dense a woodland it is. It's exactly the same upwards of us as well. You know, I've got to be honest, you would really struggle to climb up there. Mind you saying that, we're struggling to climb the path, so how are you feeling?
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's a nice walk this morning.
Yeah.
It's a strange kind of temperature, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm a bit warm now.
Yeah, a bit warm, a bit clammy. But then we're condensed in this woodland, so... But... keep walking to lunch. So it's 1 PM. We just stopped at a shelter for some lunch. Both had tortilla, wrap, tuna. It was very nice. Some nice young guys there. Listen to jazz music. So I was just talking to them about taste in music and explaining to what we listen to. And they seem really interested, to be honest, in the value of records that we buy and how much things are worth, and they had no idea about the soul scene in England. So yeah, we've made tracks now. We've got 7.7 miles to today's shelter, on top of the 4 point something we've already done. And I've got to say, to be honest, it's beautiful scenery, just a slow trudge, mostly uphill again. I'm sure we could have reached the moon by now. But rain's held off. Thought there might be some rain today. It looks like rain, but it's held off. How are you feeling?
Uphill again.
Uphill again. Oh, we have seen some chipmunks.
Oh, we've seen some chipmunks.
Yeah, I've seen some. One came right up to us at lunchtime, but obviously we didn't feed it. But yeah, as you can see behind Alison, we're in that green tunnel again. Follow all the way. I mean, with the light reflecting back on us, that doesn't do it justice really, when you can see the depth. And then up, here again, fallen trees. This one here completely stripped of all its bark. They're just everywhere. There doesn't go, in the smokers, there hasn't gone, I don't think, 30 minutes.
No.
Without we've had to climb over, step over, packs off, go under. You know, we've had to pay to walk on this trail. That's the funny thing about it. We're in a shelter tonight. It's 11 PM and it has not stopped raining for the last hour. It is absolutely chucking it down. We had a decision to make whether we was going to tent or shelter tonight because it was so busy. Best decision of the trip. Morning, day 28. The last bit of the last clip was me videoing under my sleeping bag in a shelter last night. We decided 50-50 pitch, sleep in the shelter. Shelter's really busy. A few lad people in there as well, but we'd been told there were going to be forecasting thunderstorms this week. It was a nice evening and we decided to shelter. And there was talk, and then all of a sudden 10 o'clock on the dot. Till about 1 AM.
Oh, I think it was later. Yeah, it seemed later.
There was about 5 guys tenting, and all I could think about, there's a couple there, Zach and Ali, and it was the hardest rain I've ever heard. Would you agree?
Yeah, I don't think it helped with having a tin roof.
Yeah, build these shelters.
Yeah,
the
made of wood.
incredible brains that decided to build it, then put a metal roof on. Dear
so
me.
we're a bit tired today.
I don't think anybody has slept. I mean, it's 7:30. We've been up, packed away, and we're walking now. We're setting off.
We'll be alright when we get going.
Yeah. I feel alright. It's one of them situations, I think, if you lie there long enough, whether your eyes are closed or not, your body rests, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I don't feel tired. I'm a little bit tired, but I don't feel drained tired. But yeah, as you can see,
Blue sky.
it's a nice morning. We've got a tent tonight or an 18-mile walk, and I mean, we've set off early. I would have to say on the terrain, but I don't think we're making 18 miles.
Not
So
yet.
tonight,
We're tenting.
looks like we're tenting.
But
So
we'll keep going as far as
hopefully-
we can.
Yep,
Today.
and we'll let you know. So, it's 10:20 in the morning. Seems like the middle of the night. We're descending one of the last mountains in the Smokies, I think. To be honest, we were just talking to another guy. I've not really enjoyed the park. It's not been the best signed park that we've walked through from Georgia. It's certainly the worst maintained, and since we've had to pay $20 each to walk through it, there's been more fallen trees unmaintained on this stretch of the AT than either two previous parks. We've yet to see a ranger, check our permits, but then again, that's what everybody else has said on the trail so far. Everybody else has bumped into one. So the money certainly doesn't look as though it goes on maintenance. Every through hiker north and south is going to have to pay $20 to get through here. I'd just be honest, just be glad to get out of here. For the last few days, even up Klingman's Dome, day before, this is really what we've been greeted with. It's just so quiet, isn't it? Yeah. All the time. Yeah, the one thing is, it's beautiful and green compared to the brown and grey we've seen for 3 weeks. It really is. It's so lush. It's so dense, we said earlier. It really is. But hopefully by mid-afternoon today we should be out of here. So we're at the Smokies.
Hey.
We had lunch, we're just following this stream now. Down. Got a decision to make. Got a campsite in about, I don't know, about 5 miles, 6 miles. Or another shelter in 10. It's been very humid today, very misty, muggy. And we did get told a few days ago there's possibility of 3-4 days.
Thunderstorms.
Yeah, so if we tent, we take the chance. We spoke to one guy this morning. He said he was okay, but all his equipment tent was absolutely saturated. As we speak, it's just starting to rain. But here's an example of some of the trees falling. That's absolutely bridged the whole of this brook stream.
We're quite low down actually at the moment, aren't we?
Well, we're really low down, low as we've been in a week. Anyway, we're going to push on and see where we can get to. So, we'll come down this side, this is where we cross. Cross here. Runs all the way down there. This one's even better. Just look at that beauty. It's in full flow today because we had a massive storm last night, so there's the water running down off the mountains is just en masse today. Beautiful picture here, isn't it? Yeah. First time in approximately 230 mile.
Yeah.
We've actually walked under that motorway or interstate and up this path about half a mile. A little bit kinder on your feet, on your toes, on your heels. We've walked up this little path here.
The sun's come out.
Sun's out. Alison's having a little, well, she's just had a drink. It's on a beautiful piece of stone. But as in good old AT fashion, here we go again. No rest for the wicked, as they say. Good morning. Let's go to the 5 tower. We've got up, it's the 29th. We didn't do a video last night. We walked 15.5 miles. We were so tired. I just want to show you the view from up here. We've just got up just slightly a bit late. It's 7:30. There's the sun coming up. It's just looking out across the mountains, and there is the mist all in the valleys. know what, whatever you see on this video, it's just not going to do it justice. It's absolutely astounding up here. Wildlife have come awake. Like I say once again, as we start coming around, just see. Perfect sunrise. It's cool. Here's the tower. All the way around to 360. PJ, sunset. Beautiful morning.
So we've just come off the top of that mountain up there and we've had lunch, which is called Mac's Patch, and it's now 3 o'clock. We're going to make our way back down towards a couple of more hills and mountains and shelters. But I'm just going to take you around the view that we were looking at earlier on, all the way around. It'd be nice to camp here actually, but unfortunately we just haven't got the time to spend a day camping away.
Really no.
So we're just making our way down again.
We are.
Anything to say?
My feet hurt, my heels hurt, my toes hurt. But this, yeah, beautiful here. I mean, the views just incredible. There, the Smoky Mountains over there that we've walked through for the last week. It's a glorious day. Actually, where we stood, it's like being in England. It's the first real bit of grass we've walked on in 2 weeks. It's the first real grass we've seen.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's good. It's a lovely day. So it's 7:30. We've had a really good day today. Just under 15 miles. This is where we're camping. All alone. The shelter was absolutely packed, and there was a top full of like day hikers. So the only problem is you never know what time they want to start talking to. So we've come all the way down here. Got a little fire going. Alison's eating a supper. Then
shorts on all day.
yes, had your shorts on all day. It's been a gorgeous day. We did 8.8 miles for just after lunch. Another 6.7 this afternoon. Been a little bit gentler on our feet today. And there's home. Well, there's the hotel for the night. So we're going to finish eating what we've had. Make sure this fire's down, so we don't set the forest on fire. And then it'll be, we're going to Hot Springs tomorrow. Yeah. What do you think? 12 miles? Yeah, we're going into Hot Springs tomorrow, so we'll find somewhere to stay. Yeah, we do. We've had a good week this week, a lot of miles. So we'll catch you all in the morning.